Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Today I gonna discuss about my FPL team selection for game week 1. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. In goalkeeping option, I'm going with Sanchez from Chelsea. I like Chelsea defense very much because in the last part of the last season, they defensively look solid, and that's why I am going with Sanchez. And he's a quite good goalkeeper. He can make a lot of save and give me point, and that's why I'm gonna go with him. The fast defender in my team is Munoz from Crystal Palace. He is quite attacking for Crystal Palace, playing like a winger, and that's why I'm gonna go with Munoz. And he can also make some defensive point as Crystal Palace defense looks solid in the last part of the last season. Also, if you look at Munoz's performance, he's quite good and sure starter for Crystal Palace. But one negative thing about Munoz is that his fixture run are not looking good, and that's a negative thing. But I still gonna go with him because of his attacking ability. Now move on to the second defender for my team, and it's Milenkovic from Nottingham Forest. He is the talisman for Nottingham Forest defense, and Nottingham Forest defense are amazing in precision. They hardly concede any goal, and that's why I think Milenkovic will be a great fun for my team. And also he is very good in air, so whenever there will be ball in opponent box, I think Milenkovic might score and keep me attacking return. So that's why I'm gonna go with him. The third defender in my team is Anna from Nottingham Forest. He's also from Nottingham Forest because I trust Nottingham Forest defense, and that's why I'm doubling up with them. And if you look at his price, it's 5 million. He's 0.5 million cheaper than Milenkovic, and I think I'm gonna go with him because of his defensive capability. And I already feel that the defense of Nottingham Forest is quite good, and that's why I'm developing them. Now, move on to the midfield. The first midfielder for my team is Saka. I am going with this Arsenal midfielder because I think in game week 2, he's a very good captaincy shout, and that's why I'm going with Saka. In game week 3 or 4, I might transfer him to Palmer, and that's my plan right now. Now move on to my second midfielder, and it's Salah from Liverpool. He's the best FPL option for Liverpool and also the inter league. So that's why I'm gonna go with Salah in game week 1. He's a very good captaincy shout against Bournemouth home. In game week 1, usually Salah played very well, and that's why I'm gonna go with him. Now move on to my third midfielder, and it's Rogers. I think he will be fit against Newcastle in the opening day of Premier League, and that's why I'm gonna go with Rogers. He's 7 million. Aston Villa's fixture is looking quite good, and that's why Rogers is in my team. Now move on to my fourth midfielder, and it's Semenyo from Bournemouth. I previously going with Culvert, but at present I am going with Semenyo because I don't think that Culvert will be fit for game week 1, and that's why I'm gonna go with Semenyo in my team. He's quite attacking, and in absence of Culvert, I think Semenyo might take the penalty as well. Now move on to my fast forward in my team, and it's Joe Pedro from Chelsea. In Club World Cup, he's playing very well for Chelsea. He scored multiple goals, and also in preseason he looks impressive, and that's why I'm gonna go with Joe Pedro. And he looks to be a sure starter for Chelsea. And I think whenever he starts, he can give me attacking return because Chelsea under Maresca are a very good team. Now move on to my second forward option, and it's Watkins from Aston Villa. He is a very good player for Aston Villa, the talisman, and I think in this season also he will continue his form. And the fixture run for Aston Villa is quite good, and that's why I'm gonna go with Watkins. Now move on to my third forward option, and it's Wood from Nottingham Forest. In last season, he scored almost 20 goals, and he's quite attacking for Nottingham Forest and the talisman for Nottingham Forest attack. And I think whenever a cross come into the box, I think Wood will be there and he might score goal. And the picture also for Nottingham Forest is looking quite good, and that's why I'm gonna go with Wood in my team. Now move on to the bench option. The first bench option in my team is a goalkeeper, and it's Dubraka from Burnley. He is just 4 million goalkeeper. He will start for Burnley, and I think he can give some backup to Sanchez, and that's why I'm gonna go with him. Now move on to the second outfield player in bench, and it's Rodon from Leeds, and he's just 4 million sure starter for Leeds, and he can give me some point if any of my player are not in the field. Now move on to the second bench option here, and it's Esteve from Burnley. He's just 4 million player, the talisman for Burnley defense. He will start in every match, and that's why I'm gonna go with him. The Third bench option here is Brown, is just 4.5 million player. I think he will not start. I'm gonna go with him because his ownership is just 0.1% and his price will not drop. Now move on to the captaincy shot for game week 1, and I already tell that I'm gonna go with Salah in game week 1 captaincy because in game week 1 he usually score multiple return, and that's why I'm gonna go with Salah in my captaincy choice. And the vice captain armband goes to Saka. He is one of the premium player in my team, and that's why I'm gonna go with the vice captain armband to Saka. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you're new in this channel, please subscribe this channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck for your team.